Okay, so we are at icebreaker session. All right, this one will be conducted by MC2. All right, so the whole reason why I keep sending the schedules in the group is because we have gone through a lot of changes for the schedule. So whenever a changes has been made, the schedule have to change as well. So that's why protocol kept sending a lot of copies. So the final one, I believe it was marked on the, I think it has the date 23rd of December. All right, so you just refer to that PDF file. All right. So after ice breaking session, it will be slot 1. So here, SG1 will be handling slot 1, and your questions are, if you are a facilitator from SG1, will it clash with day 1 simulation? The answer is definitely no, because day 1 simulation will be on day 2, and you are only handling your own SG on different days. So once you're done with SG1, once you're done with SG1, once you're done with SG2, and then you will come to day 1 stimulation, which is the role of a group leader. So that's why there's a column here under GL. GL stands for group leader. All right. So I hope that clarifies your question regarding whether will it clash day 1 stimulation and your own FASI in your own slot group. No, it won't clash, because everything is being done according to the schedule, which is after slot 1, after slot 2, then it will only come to your day 1 stimulation. After that, slot 3 will take over, and then after day 1 simulation, technically your job is done already, all right, as a group leader. So that's why it's very important for us to get the 16 group leaders in the group, so that we can test, so that we can carry out the test run as soon as possible. So so before I carry on further, I just want to thank each and every one of you for volunteering, for volunteering to be a group leader, because one of the main role of a group leader is to get to know your members, the participants, before the virtual camp. All right, so once registration is done, all right, protocol will create a list of participants for the group leaders. All right, so each participant will be slotted into each group, and then each group leader will have your own members, and from there will be a time frame before the camp starts, for the group leaders to go and contact the participants to get to know them first. All right, and other than that, you are also the direct connecting person to the participants. All right, you're like a buddy to them, as a mentor as well as a leader. All right, so this one we have covered already, which is you are supposed to lead day 1 simulation. All right. Regarding the backup activity, this one AJK activity we'll talk about it later. All right. So other than facilitating day 1 simulation, other than being the direct connecting person to the participants, you are also required to take attendance, whereby all of the attendance forms have been created here. These are all of the registration forms. So as you can see here, there'll be SESI 1, SESI 2, SESI 3, and SESI 4. What are all this? This one. Session 1, Session 2, Session 3, as well as Session 4. All right. So all of the links for these 4 forms, will be sent to the group leaders WhatsApp group first. All right. After that, in your own personal WhatsApp group with the participants, you will send the link to them so that they can take attendance for themselves. You won't have to take attendance for them, because it will be very hectic for you to keep track all 80 participants. All right. So that is from attendance side. You just send the links to them only, and then they will take attendance for themselves. All right. And this one, since day 1 simulation will be conducted in will be conducted on Discord. Here, will be conducted on Discord. All right. We need to break you guys into your own Discord groups. That's why I've created this excuse my handwriting. That's why I've created this rough outline for you guys so that you guys are clear on which Discord group to go to. All right. And I hope you guys remember last Saturday when we did the when we did the pre-test run, we were broken up into each Discord room. So there are 8 Discord rooms created by Technical. Right. So from here, group leader 1, which are Alif and Yok Chen, you guys will go into Discord group 1, which is also Discord link number 1 lah. All right. During day 1 simulation. Okay. Group leader 2, Bakis and Shirin, you guys will go into Discord group 2, day 1 simulation. Group leader number 3, Amir Hadif and Iqmal, you guys will go into Discord group 3. And group leader number 4, which are Anaba and Aina Shakira, you guys will go into Discord group number 4. Group leader number 5, Noreen and Aina Afrina, you guys will go into Discord group number 5. Group leader number 6, Atira and Shane and Lofna, you guys will go into Discord group number 6. 7, which are Don and Siti Nadia, you guys will go into group 7. And number 8 is Sarah and Nuriziani, you guys will go into group number 8. Okay. Okay, you guys also might be confused regarding this bottom column here. This part over here. All right, this one is also another example of let's say you're in SG1. All right, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people will respectively go into each Discord group during your slot games. If I'm not mistaken, SG1, your slot games will be charades, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so after the slot lesson on Google Meet, all right, let me just go back here first. Because before games, you guys will have a lesson first where you guys will teach and all right? So after you teach, which will be on Google Meet here, all right, you'll be broken up into your own respective Discord group. So that is why each highlighted names here will go into each respective Discord group, and the same goes for SG2 and SG3, all right? You guys will only be sharing the same Discord links. We do not want to create a lot of channels. We do not want to create a lot of links so that we won't get confused also, all right? That's why everything is being done according to the schedule, which is one activity after another activity, so that your SG activity would not clash with the day 1 simulation. All right? Am I going too fast? I need someone to answer.
No, all good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, feel free to stop me when you have questions, all right? Because we're trying to wrap this up as soon as possible because we have class tomorrow, all right? Okay, so that is all from protocol. So then again, thank you to all these 16 participants, 16 volunteers who have volunteered to be a group leader, all right? But do not worry, at the end of the day, we will, as mentioned earlier, we will update you guys. We will update you guys when we have something new, all right? So today we'll just focus on the test run. So let me just go through. Okay, so any questions from your side before we carry on? Okay, if there are no questions, then activity, you guys can take over.
So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slides that the student need to answer. Then Aina, do you understand how to control the peer deck now? May you reply?
So nanti gimana share screen?
Yes, you will need to control it because you are the MC that will be speaking up. So just open it like that. Then just turn on the student pace. Then the response you will receive the responses and you can share it to everyone in the Google Meet.
Okay.
So without wasting the time, I will explaining the next part, which is day one stimulation word search. For more detail about the peer deck, Anna, you can ask me later on.
Alright. Yes.
Everyone can see my screen.
Can.
Okay, so for the day one stimulation word search, firstly, MC will briefing the rules in Google Meet. Then the participants and group leader will enter their respective Discord group. So group leader need to make sure everyone understand the rule by briefing again the rules here. The slides you can find it in the activity folder. So these the rules, you can read it. Then after that, the participants may share their screen uh, by answering after they answer the word search and done it. And group leader need to check it and send the answer, or the participants can send the answer via the WhatsApp. So and then the group leader will record the points in the credit score system. After that, group leader may make a small conclusion to end these sections. So everyone clear?
Yes.
Group leader got any questions regarding this part? So basically what group leader need to do, just briefing again the rules and send the word search in the chat box or via WhatsApp for the participants to answer. Then there are two ways the participants can share their screen through the Discord and also send the answer via WhatsApp. Then group leader need to check it and record the points in credit score system. Yeah, that's all. Then for the day one stimulation backup, which is Kahoot. So this is the rule, same as the day one stimulation word search. Sorry, the MC will briefing the rules in Google Meet. Then MC educate activities or technicals can send the Kahoot link to participants in chat box. Then the technicals need to share the screen. After that, the group's leader need to inform the participants to screenshot and upload the pic in Google Form that will be provided by AJK activity. And group leader need to record the marks. That's all for the Kahoot during the day one stimulation backup plan. For the overall stimulation is also Kahoot, so it's exactly the same as day one stimulation Kahoot. So these two, are you clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Then after that, for the extra activities, so these are the extra activities which are survival wilderness, Roblox, crossword puzzle, and and review for the slot and Will You Rather. These 5 games, the HK activities will send the link, questions, slides, and also the answer in WhatsApp group. Then the group leader need to send the Google form in their respective participants groups. Then group leader will need to record the points by looking at the form responses. Later, I will approve the permissions for the Google form. If the participants got any questions regarding the extra activities, to answer them. If not confirm with the answer, may ask HK activities first, then reply them. Okay, so these are the example of extra activity submission form. So the participants need to fill the name, group, email, then choose one of the extra activities here, then upload the photo as an evidence they have participated in the extra activities. So that's all. Then, do you guys have any questions?
No.
Okay, then now I will explaining about the credit score system. So the credit score system is separate into the group games and also the individual games. Slot 1 charades, yes or no, fighting resources, escape rope. These are filled by the facilitators, which mean the SG groups members. Then the group leaders need to fill up the one that yellow highlighted, which is the oral stimulations and all the individuals games. Okay, so for this one, for the group is counted, the marks is counted as a group. So for example, like group 1 just need to fill 1 times for the number game. Then the total individual points will be calculated by summing up the whole extra activities and also day 1 stimulation and overall stimulation games. So now the participants need to fill up the names here. The group leader need to help the participants to fill up the names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Then after they submit their Google form, then you can calculate the marks and fill it up. Then after that, the HJK activity will calculate the total individual points and sum up together with the total group point and find out the highest mark. Then the winner will be the groups with the higher points. Yeah, so that's all. So everyone clear with the credit score system? There will be 8 groups here, so you can fill in by respective group from group 1 until group 8. Yeah. So if there's no other questions, I will pass to Selena back.
Okay,
Okay, so that's all for the activity.
I have nothing else to add from protocol, but to add on to what Junhong mentioned regarding the credit score system, right? You do not have to worry because by the end of the day, we will be sending you guys the links to fill in the form. All right. The same goes for the attendance links. All right. We will send you the links. You just forward it to your participants, and they themselves have to be responsible enough to fill in the form. All right, as in for the credit score system, you guys will have to keep track of your member scores during day 1 simulation. All right, so right now technical have set up the Discord groups already. So if you're still unclear of which group to go to, you just have to know that group leader 1 will go into Discord group 1. So to make sure that everyone is on the same page, we will first try entering each Discord group. So I will send the link now. All right. Wait, just Okay, group 2, group 3, group 2, group 3, good. Group 4, I know it's in the car. Group 5 also. Group 6, very good. Group 7, Dawn. Yes, good, until group 7. Okay. So on the date itself, okay, very good. Most of you know where to go to already. Okay, so this is just a rough example of how everything will turn out on the day itself. All right. Do not be surprised if we face some technical problems because we are dealing with Form 1 to Form 3 students. So if they have any questions regarding, I don't know where to go, how do I go, it's okay. The links will be sent to the WhatsApp group also. So just make sure to remind your members of which group to go into. All right. This one we're only talking about day one simulation, yeah. So you have to be yeah, you just have to be patient in dealing with their questions and all. Okay, so all of the group leaders are in your respective groups already. Yeah, at least I saw you already, so you just go into group 1. Right, so the group leaders will be in the Discord group respectively. All right, those who are not doing anything will remain either on Google Meet or on the general platform in Discord. All right, because during day one simulation, protocol and activity will be busy facilitating the other stuff. Technical will be busy also. So it's really up to you guys to host and conduct day one simulation, which is word search. Okay. So are there any questions so far? Okay, group 2 good, group 3 good. So if there are no questions on anything else, Esther, activity or technical you guys want to add? Alia? Okay, so I'm just reading the questions in the chat box here. The same thing goes for your own slot games, all right? So I'll just share screen. Okay, so let's say during slot 1, survival, basic skills and safety, all right? So after the lesson, the same thing will be applied to the SG members, all right? If it's, hold on, if it's, okay, Akira is here, right? Yeah, I saw her just now. Okay, so after the lesson on Google Meet, all right, and during the SG games for SG1, Akira will go into Discord group 1. All right. Madia will go into group 2. Chen Ilafna will go into group 3 and so on. All right. So this one is the exact same example as what you're doing now on Discord for day one simulation. All right. So as mentioned earlier, in this picture, the common thing is that you guys will be sharing the same Discord link. So that's why the main purpose of us having this so-called briefing and test run is for you guys to actually go into each Discord group so that you guys know where to go to on that day itself. All right. If there's nothing else, Esther, do you have anything else to add?
So far, I think no, but everyone clearly understand or not, because it's like everyone is so quiet, don't know they are listening or not. But even if you guys have questions and you don't want to ask now, it's okay to ask in WhatsApp after this. Don't be afraid that we say you very annoying keep asking questions. Don't think like that Lai, Bakis.
Bakis. Sama je. It's the same. Cuma kalau Bakis kan, Bakis dalam group leader tu, you cuma nak masuk Discord group tu saja. Faham tak? Okay. It's the same, it's the same.
I think we go I think we go through the timetable again to let them see
Alright.
the difference.
Okay. Alright, everyone can see, yeah?
Yeah, can.
Okay, so that's why this column for platform is very important. So in the updated schedule being sent to the group, I'll just show you guys now so that you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so refer to this file, right? It's dated here, 23rd of December. So you just refer to this updated schedule. If not, there's another option. Everything has been uploaded into the protocol folder under schedule, and this one is the updated one, right? As I mentioned earlier, every updated schedule is marked with the date. All right, so the latest date is December 23rd, so refer to this schedule over here. All right, so you can just like zoom in and zoom out to view the schedule. Okay, so back to the schedule here. Focus on the platform. All right, so we will start with bacaan doa. Everything here will be conducted on Google Meet. Here will be conducted on Google Meet. Even the theory lesson for SG1 will be on Google Meet also. Right? And then you guys will break up into the Discord group for games. And remember, this one is for slot 1. Okay? After that, lunch break, come back to slot 2. The same thing as SG1. Right? Lesson will be on Google Meet. Games will be on Discord. Okay? After Discord, come back to Google Meet for closing. Okay? So that is the end for day 1. On day 2, same thing. We will start everything on Google Meet first because Google Meet is our main official platform. Okay? Then for day 1 simulation, as mentioned by Junhao just now, MC2 will do a briefing on the game first. Then after that, you guys will break up into your own Discord group on Discord, and group leaders here will take over. Okay? After half an hour, because day 1 simulation is for 30 minutes, after 30 minutes, come back to Google Meet for SG3. The same thing as SG1 and SG2. Lesson will be on Google Meet first, and then games on Discord. After that, come back to Google Meet. MC2 will host overall stimulation, which is Kahoot. Okay? After that, lunch break, then come back. This whole thing here, easy already. Now, group leaders, SG members don't have to do anything because everything will be conducted by MC1 and MC2. Okay, so MC2 right now will be in charge of the informal session by having an informal session with Mr. Ravichandran for the guest speaker. Okay, after that closing, it has nothing to do with group leaders and SG members because everything will be handled by MC, baca doa, Shingen, the VIPs, and technical. So it's only confusing when you guys have to switch between Google Meet, Discord, Google Meet, Discord, and Google Meet. For day 2 will be Google Meet, Discord, Google Meet, Discord, Google Meet, like that. All right. So that is the only taxing part that we have to keep track of. Okay. Other than that, we have covered everything already. So are there any more questions?
Selina, I have a question.
Okay, Sarah.
Can you show the timetable?
Okay.
This one. So basically, before that, please correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, I'm the group leader for group 8, and
Okay.
I'm in the group Discord 6. So basically, for the day 1,
Mm.
wait, where is it?
Day 1
The
stimulation, is it?
no, the slot 1,
Slot
which
1,
is
okay.
during the creates, I will be going to group Discord 6. Sorry. Yeah, a group Discord 6, right? Or
You're from SG1, right? Well, just let me check.
no. Sorry. Group slot 2. I'm confused. Slot 2.
You're
Okay.
in slot 2. You're in
Okay.
SG2, ah?
Yeah. So survival wilderness
Okay.
game. I will be going to group
Okay.
6, Discord 6 to teach them, right?
Wait, you let me check the
You show the name
name
list lah.
list.
Easy.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Right.
So, yes, you'll be
Yeah.
going to Discord group 6 for
Okay.
your slot games. Yeah,
Yeah,
for your
for
slot
my slot
games.
game, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And
And for
then
the
for your
group leader, group 8, it is for day 1 stimulation, right? Which is day
yes,
2, right?
correct.
Okay. Um, wait.
You will enter Discord group 8.
Yeah. And for slot 1, which is the creates, I will be going
Okay.
to Discord group 1. Discord group 6 also.
Okay. I see where you guys are confused. All right. So let's say for your example, right, Sarah, you're in charge of SG2, correct?
Yeah.
You won't conduct anything that has to do with SG1 or SG3. You will only conduct your own session for SG2. All right. So that's
Okay.
why in this picture here,
Mm-hmm.
you're in SG2. Where's your name? Eh, this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, during SG2, during your games, which is Survival Wilderness, you will go into Discord group 6 during the slot for SG2. So
Only,
for
right?
SG1,
Yeah.
yes, only SG2. For
Okay.
SG1, you don't have to do anything. For SG3, you don't have to do anything. You just have to be involved during SG2. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, whatever that has to do with other SGs, you don't have to care.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah. This time, the other members can chill first. Right. Up
Okay.
until if I mentioned earlier, we will follow everything according to the schedule. So after slot 1, which is this group of people, they will be in charge. Okay. Then after that, lunch break, chill, and makan first. Slot
Okay.
2. Now SG2 have to be in charge. This group of people will have to come out and
Okay.
take charge. Okay.
All right.
And then skip to slot 3. Okay. During slot 3, this group of people will come and take charge.
All right.
During SG1, SG2 and SG3 don't have to do anything. During SG2, SG1 and SG3 don't have to do anything. During
Okay.
SG3, SG1, SG2 don't have to do anything. Just like that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. So, are there any more questions? Okay, if there are no questions, as mentioned in your own respective slot groups, we will be having different test runs for different SG groups. Sorry, for different slot groups on different days. So on, okay, chat. So this one we are doing it tonight. So on Monday, members from SG1 will have to do a test run now, right? So we'll be repeating almost the same as what we have discussed for the group leaders tomorrow as well. But this one is specifically for SG1. Tonight, the main difference for group leaders, we were talking about day one simulation. All right. So it's very important for you guys to know what kind of activities you guys are in charge of. And then with that being said, that's why during the countless copies of schedules that I've sent to the group, it's very important for you guys to go through. And it's stated here in the PIC column who are supposed to be in charge, right? So for group leaders, your small little column is here, right? So for the respective test runs, Monday will be for SG1, which is tomorrow. Tuesday will be, oh, this one hold first. Wednesday will be for SG3 and Thursday for SG2. All right. So that is just the main idea lah, right? And I understand that some of you are having a few responsibilities, like you are in your own SGs and you are also group leaders. And I've clarified your concerns earlier, saying that it won't clash between your slot activities as well as day one simulation. It won't clash at all because everything is one after the other in the schedule. After slot one, then after that was slot two, and then day one simulation for group leaders, and then slot three, just like that. All right. Um, so are there anything else? Because I've covered everything on our agenda for tonight already. And if you're still unclear, especially when it comes to the credit score system, it's okay because that one we have to play the game for you guys to understand. That one we will slowly talk about it during our actual test run, which involves everyone, including the MC and pembaca doa, soon. So right now, do you guys have any questions?
I have question.
Okay, Annie.
So for registration, if ada orang nak register, they have to contact Lina or Alia, or they just scan the QR code.
Oh, okay. So regarding the registration here, let me just show you. This QR code, which is in the poster, will be linked to this registration form. All right. So once they scan the QR code, they will have to fill in the details here lah. All right. So everything is the same only, which is the main Google form for the registration. Yeah.
Okay, noted
Okay.
that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So as of now, we have only one person to register. So we hope that all of you could share this thing around because we wouldn't want our efforts to go to waste when we have spent months of planning this camp. And all the details here are very clear already. It has been through a lot of screening and proofreading. So I hope that we'll have more than one participant lah, right, on that day. So anything else you guys want to ask?
I do.
Yeah.
So I've been in and out ridiculously a lot. And do we
No
have
worries.
recording of this session?
Yes, we do. Currently, Technical is recording the whole session here. Oh,
cool.
and because Sir Omar couldn't join us for today, that's the whole reason why we are recording this session so that he can later rewatch the recording to know what is going on. Yeah.
And I got like two more questions, but just now I know what the hell happened with my mic. I turned it on, but I guess
Okay.
nobody could hear me. So
Okay.
first
All right.
one,
Ask away.
at those times when the slot group activities that doesn't have nothing to do with my slot group, when you said that the other group leaders have nothing to do, uh, does that mean like we don't even have to be present in the Discord, or do we?
All of you are encouraged to
Oh,
um to join in, all right? Because we are just afraid that because our target audience will be Form 1 to Form 3 students, they are still young and they are still curious. So we are just worried that they have a lot of questions regarding how to access this link, how to type in my name, for example. So that is where the group leaders are here to assist the participants. And as I mentioned earlier, one of the important role of a group leader is to be the direct connecting person to the participants. So yeah.
and one more thing, since I've been
Mm.
so my reception and just late tonight. So this probably got nothing to do with group leaders or facilitators, but as one of the person to be presenting the teaching lesson on that day, say if I ever, this internet eruption, anything, I got kicked out. So what's the emergency caller? Yeah, what's the plan?
This one is up to your own slot groups to decide because all of you are in your own respective slot groups so that and all of you know exactly who will be handling which section in your own slot groups. So if you are expecting yourself to have poor internet connections, so make sure you have a backup plan in mind of who to take over when you are having poor connections and all. So this one is all within your own slot groups to decide who will be having your back, yeah, in terms of having line connections. So yeah, so does that answer your question, Alif? Okay, he's lagging.
Selena, I have another question.
Okay.
Not happening again.
Okay, it's okay. Alif, you can just type in the chat box. So we'll wait for you to type in the chat box. And yeah, Sarah?
So each group we have two leaders, right? So do we have
Correct.
any specific role for each leader, or both leader do the same thing and work together?
Both leaders do the same thing, work together.
All right, okay.
Because at the end
Okay.
of the day, you guys will have to break up in your own personal WhatsApp group with your participants, and then you guys will have to take turns to somehow be a buddy and a friend to the participants. So it's
Mm,
up to you guys to distribute the workload
mm,
between the both of you.
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But no, no worries. But at the end of the day, you guys just have to make sure that the important links, like the link to the registration form, the link to the attendance form will be sent to the participants. So yeah, you just have to make sure that the information is being delivered straight to the participants.
Okay. Noted.
Okay, Alif, you okay?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Am I moving? Frozen in your screen?
Yep. Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. You're okay.
So I actually missed a lot. Like, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I really gonna be needing that recording.
All right, it's okay. Okay, so what was discussed just now was Sarah actually mentioned a question regarding is there any specific roles when it comes to the group leaders in the group, because we have asked 16 of you to volunteer, meaning that we have 2 group leaders in each group. All right, so her question was, is there any specific roles for these 2 group leaders? The answer is no. At the end of the day, you just have to make sure that the participants will receive the information that protocol, activity, technical, or the tops give to you. You just have to make sure that this information is being delivered to the participants. Yeah, that's all. And back to your last question regarding is there any alternative when it comes to the presenter who will be having poor internet connection. That is up to your own SG group to delegate and decide who will be your backup presenter and stuff like that. All right. So with that being said, this one actually applies to all of you. Since the test runs are around the corner, and I understand that we are stressed from classes, assignments, and exams and all. If it's okay with all of you, try to have more test runs within your own slot groups. All right, and this one was discussed last week as well. So Omar mentioned as well as Esther as well. They mentioned that it's better for you guys to have more practices, because the clearer you guys are on your own slot groups, and then when it's time for us to have the overall test run involving everyone from protocol, from activity, technical to the MCs, it will be a smooth test run, meaning that we won't have to decide who'll be doing this, who'll be doing that, because you guys are sure of what to do in your own slot groups, as well as the group leaders. All right. So we have entered 1 hour of this meeting. So right, no worries. Are there any more questions? Oh, one last thing I just remembered. Some of you might be curious also, because I've received questions like how come the grouping is being done this way, and how come the grouping is being done that way. So to clarify all of your concerns also, protocol is mainly in charge of the grouping, all right, and activity is mainly in charge of what goes on in every group. All right, so there's a clear responsibility of who is doing what. All right, so everything that has to do with your slot groups, day one stimulation, overall stimulation, as well as icebreakers, activity will be in charge of that. All right, so I hope that you guys know who is doing what, and yeah, and the job delegation. Yeah, and it's also another important note that all of you are up to date, especially especially when it comes to the schedule, right? As I mentioned earlier, the updated schedule is being sent to the group as well as uploaded in the Google Drive, so you have a lot of access to the schedule. So make sure that you know when is your slot, and yeah, you just have to know when is your slot, like the time slot for your SG group, time slot for your day one stimulation, stuff like that. So if there's nothing else, no more questions.
No,
Okay,
so
I'll take
far.
it as a no.
No
Okay,
questions.
all right. Yeah. So if you're shy to ask the questions here, it's okay. We are always reachable and we won't bite. So if you have any questions afterwards, just feel free to text us, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. All right. Because right now we are also trying to handle registration, and activity is busy facilitating the technical side as well as the activity side. So if there are no questions, then I think we can end the meeting here. Everyone okay?
Okay.
Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much to all 16 of you who have volunteered to be a group leader, and we will update you guys soon if there's anything else. All right. Okay,
Okay.
one last reminder. as what Junhao mentioned just now, especially when it comes to day one simulation, know that, all right, you guys have to take note that you guys are involved and are in charge to host the game. All right, so make sure that you know how to host the game and conduct the game itself. All right, so for you guys to know how to play the game, just make sure that you play the game yourself first. All right, so that later on when you conduct the games, you'll be natural, and then you guys will have a fun time together with the participants. All right, so that's my last reminder. Anything else from activity, Junhao, Alia, or from technical side?
I
I
think
have
nothing from
nothing.
activities. Then later on, I will send the flow of the for each sections into the group. Yeah.
Right now, regarding a plan on Saturday, we are still discussing with Sir Omar. So, but to be safe, just make sure that you know what to do, just in case we have the full test run on Saturday. All right. And also the messages that are being sent to the group, we apologize in advance for constantly spamming the group, but make sure that you guys go through the messages one by one because it's very important. And for those important messages, you can just store it and save it so that it can come back later for reference lah. Okay. And if there's nothing else, then we'll just end the meeting here. All right. Then again, thank you everyone, and we will see you guys